Lil Wayne's from New Orleans, became a Packer fan when they won Super Mahomes' second start against the current Packers quarterback.
But he told us he learned so much, how to prepare and new looks he might see in a game. Get another crack at it. One significant upgrade for Love from his first to even see him. Tonight, Mom has a much better view from a
win tonight. They get to 500. They're even with the Vikings, the Seahawks, the Rams. They are right there in the AFC. Win tonight. They're tied for the best record in the conference. The teams from Super Bowl I set for a good one tonight here in Lambeau. And here's the
State, Tucker Kraft, South Dakota State.
Rasheed Walker, Penn State.
Jones, the running back, the starting tight end, Luke Musgrave. They remain at the 25-yard line, pitching to the hands of Jaden Reed, the speedster out of Michigan.
First, let's go. First play. Get the ball in the hands of their real playmaker here. Just a guy that has a little juice, right?
Lead space to the left. First down to the 38-yard line. Handed the ball. What's the difference of late? He said he has been in command, Green Bay. Love has time, has a man. Christian Watson in the secondary.
Lions on Thanksgiving take a deep shot with him. Now you sprint down there at that
inside run with Dillon trying to get to the edge. Big man.
Savannah, Michigan.
Willie Gay Jr., Starkville High School.
Drew Tranquil.
One of two teams this year. What a job they have done. Into the inside. Good initial surge. This guy is huge.
Right, he is that power back. If Green Bay has been
3rd and 2, switch to this play. Inside run again early on. But now asked to do more because he's the guy. And
looks pretty good, and a little excitement, a little buzz.
Side the 30, down to the 29-yard line. Kansas City team. And Tranquil stepped in for Nick. Love on the boot. Will flip it out to his tight end, Tucker Kraft. He's got the
to Nick Bolton, so they're down to their 3rd now, and Jack Cochran. He adjusts.
The 20, Jaden Reed again on the edge. Not going to get the block, and it is.
Jack Cochran's on his toes right now. He went after that one.
Most Dillon for about a half dozen, maybe 7.
Hurry up.
Try to control what the Chiefs are going to do.
Muddle huddle or whatever you want to call it, because the center had already put his hand.
Trying to catch the Chiefs and didn't have themselves in the best. Jordan Love, it sounds a lot like doing an Aaron Rodgers game here. Can and get.
Why the improvement? Why have you won 3 out of 4? You know what's going.
Chiefs break 4. Love throws inside. It's Wicks. He's picked it up.
And this guy has bited him in the hands. It's going to stick.
Dillon with the inside run. Dillon to the 1. Waiting to see that 0 on the other side of Menahue, who was suspended the first
pass rush. It's like he took a
for the Packers. Anders Carlson caps it off with the extra point. That's here as these two teams get to meet. The quarterbacks, of course,
said they're ready to go.
As Carlson kicks, Richie James going to get a return.
Isaiah Pacheco, Rutgers.
Scott Moore, Western Michigan.
Marquetta, Tennessee.
Juwan Taylor, Florida.
And that offense on the road. First play. Swung out to Rasheed Rice in a month. That was last week in Vegas against the Raiders. For Patrick, after a gain of 9, Pacheco will power his way and get.
Little applies, right? I mean, when you watch Pacheco play, he is just.
Down Mahomes. He'll swing it out. Pacheco's got some space. Play walk.
Pacheco, like so many of these plays.
Back to the air. Mahomes comes back to Pacheco. Gets hit hard. And will limp.
Alexander, and it is Corey Ballentine that is.
There's the back in there, and Clyde takes it. And he'll get the first down.
Preston Smith, Stevenson High School.
Devondre Campbell, Minnesota.
Back, but as Chris said, missing Jair Alexander. Mahomes shot in the middle of the field for.
And get around out here to work the middle of the field where he's really just so magical.
2nd and 10. Pack bringing 4 out to Kelsey. He's got a flag down.
Pass interference. Offense, number 87.
Not that time. That time he extended the hands and the officials caught it.
Mahomes getting flushed. Being chased by Preston Smith.
Basically the Packers, because of the chip on the outside, were 4th.
Deep drop by Mahomes, who pumps, looks, hit as he throws.
Had to basically slide and somehow make sure that ball didn't.
As Pacheco runs to the left, got away from a tackle. Pacheco on the run inside the 10.
The outside. This is a Chiefs team that really knows how to play these gaps.
Mahomes looking Kelsey's way. Chasing behind and he's sacked by Luke.
Tackle side.
There is Donovan Smith, the ninth-year veteran. Pacheco runs left to the 10. Now down at the 9.
Of his shoulders, and as you see, no helmet on.
So we will turning to Morris. Goal, Mahomes. Stepping. In trouble. In goal.
Is just relentless. Misses the first time, stays with it, comes.
Guess we're going to let him get it off here. Bet. And now a sneak peek at Godzilla. Point out, she's been to 5 Chiefs games, 3 at home.
Yep.
You know what she wrote? Portion of my life. Line drive kick by Butker is going to go.
Is in concussion protocol, and he currently remains in the locker room.
Agnola told us that he didn't change a thing with this defense, and it is a
2 for Green Bay. It's Love on the throw, and it's Tucker Kraft again.
up your defensive linemen are forward. You're ready for a fist fight. Tired.
Get to the hands of Christian Watson. A catch earlier. Here
Done for the Kansas City Chiefs on defense. He leads.
You look at Karlaftis, who's had a really bust-out second season on Watson. Last year, and they played well. They've gotten even better. But Reed,
Forcer out of the secondary. He's the 8th guy down in the box.
an extra man coming. Love protected, and he's found Wicks again.
The Kansas City Chiefs have loved over the years those sort of
numbers. Love perfect so far. Now 9 of 9. Here's Kraft. No, and Love 85 in green and gold.
I bet they
Give to Dillon. Kraft came inside to throw the block.
make plays to stop this run game in addition to
Dillon tripped up as he was getting ahead of Steve.
So, Mike, whenever you do that sort of jet sweep action,
Yeah, Love got a look at what was coming.
don't fly out of there, linebackers. Now you come out and you went to Kyle Shanahan. This goes back so many other different coaches.
Love retreats, throws incomplete. Almost Reed going the other way.
Threw that ball that far behind. That was a throw.
Love stepping up, throwing in zone. Watson.
Fantastic job by the guys up front. And that is sort of what the pressure around him. Little semi-jump pass.
Packers up 11 on the Jets. And that defensive line up there to make the stop on the first down run.
Just stayed after it, tried to figure it out. Finally
To Isaiah through the air. Open field, hard
against Detroit. Now we can talk about
City. Mahomes, first down. Sky Moore double digits again, and Patrick Mahomes, the one guy who
Bo Field. He was excited to get a chance to play here, but now it's time.
You see Donovan Smith, 79, the left tackle.
With Jawan Taylor. If you remember opening day, Jawan.
Second and 8, play action for Mahomes. Throw it in the middle, Kelsey.
And usually there's 2 guys within a couple of yards.
Dropping. Holding the down marker also went down. Seems to be getting up.
Fielder, wide receivers fake a pass and have it.
Run Edwards-Helaire in there, and Clyde gets very close case, but they have not lost faith in him. And we saw a couple of hard runs. There is Pacheco for the first down. That whole middle of that offense.
Watch this double team. Just push right back into the linebacker.
Instead, Mahomes is looking at Kelsey, slides it inside for Rice. It's incomplete.
And give us a little 3/4 shot at some time. That was almost full sidearm there.
Behind him, there's Travis on the run. Blockers out there for Kelsey.
Style other than a Weaver. You know,
Weaver.
it's just he just.
Pacheco patiently inside, spun down.
You're kind of watching the same thing happening on both sides.
2nd and 6, Mahomes. Stepping up, taking off.
10-yard penalty. Second down.
That's the center, Creed Humphrey.
Ever. He's given up a few sacks this year in a different way. Got him completely locked and look.
It's 2nd and 16. Quickly out for Rice. He gets it.
I've had a couple of those thrown my way in my career, and it's just like
Out of the pattern. Trying to get away. Again, they get him for the second.
Mike, these are coverage sacks.
Harrison Butker from 34 still hasn't missed a kick. Green Bay's up 8. The magic moment, that tree comes down, you bring it home. Hang time in this kick. Special teams for Kansas City.
A lot of exotic stuff so far out of Spagnuolo.
Backup left tackle. Green Bay rotates their tackles, and James Robinson. So 4 drives, 4 scores. Green Bay's got TDs. With her, she loves coming to these games, and she has become very knowledgeable about what's going at the 2-minute warning. Loves throw inside. That is caught by Romeo.
Hurry up. I wonder if they really will. Chiefs going to have all 3 timeouts. If they have to...
Protected. Love throws complete to Christian Watson.
Thing, Mike, that Steve Spagnuolo was worried about.
Cleats with Patrick Taylor. Been around Green Bay a couple of times, spinning.
Now the Green Bay Packers have the hammer, and they can...
With Taylor, big space. Patrick Taylor takes it to the side here just a couple of weeks ago. And they keep it running, don't take the turn. That one getting them down to the 32-yard line. Game separating. We're in Arlington next Sunday night. First look ahead. The Green Bay Packers, Chris, down at the 32-yard line here with 32 seconds to go.
False start. Offense, number 8.
Over first to Cochran's right. He is not looking.
Pressure out here. Got rid of it over the head of Taylor. And incomplete. It went whizzing by.
Whoever you want to talk about. You just can't win any faster than what Chris Jones did.
Escapes to the right. Not much open downfield. He gets 55 yards.
The Green Bay Packers receive.
You know, Chris, Kansas City took a timeout with 32 seconds left. Sometimes you just get inside. They try to run for it with Robinson and Cochran and Reed. Oh, it's going to be a 4th down decision for Green Bay.
Yeah.
Carlson was not great in warm-ups going in this direction. In conversation there with Matt LaFleur. And you'll see Whelan takes his time. It's bouncing, and they do what they did. All right, Santa ready to go. Mahomes takes a knee, takes it to the locker room. That's happened Thanksgiving in Detroit. KC gets the ball. It's both good and completions. Love the 2 touchdowns, and really the difference. We'll hear from Matt LaFleur, the Green Bay head coach moments.
But that's what it's going to come down to, our ability to keep them out of the end zone. Thought we got something. We've been protecting him pretty well up front, and he's got great poise.
Stepped up for the play action. There's just a huge hole in behind. So
downfield, the flag is down as he escapes and throws it complete to Pacheco, and that continues to add to his total of flags of the season.
16 officials out there.
There you see the story with the Chiefs red zone penalty in the first half. Kadarius Toney inside on the run, trying to get...
Illegal shift. Offense.
I mean, this is just not what we're used to seeing out of Andy.
There's a 1st and 25. Pacheco runs. A big Kenny helped himself up there.
Of this, where he was almost going to flip over backward.
Tackle on 3rd and 18. Mahomes is escaping and throws on the run complete.
Just take just a little step forward, and that's it. That
Pacheco back in, slamming it left into Quay Walker here. 7th round pick out of Rutgers.
Runs like he's out of control. 216 pounds is a run
from Watson on the edge, and Rice to the 11-yard line.
Is the one? I mean, this is a 1-score game, right?
Yes.
I mean, it really is a 1-score game.
10 from the 11. Pacheco. Baria along for the
down here as well, and part of those penalties have been because
to Rice. Kelsey out there blocking. Rice to the 1. Goes down there. Let's watch where Rice is as he's leaning. We've got a couple of them as players were running on.
Illegal substitution, 12 players, offside defense. Those penalties.
Runs it in for the 6th time this year. He's in untouched. So here go the Chiefs for 2.
It's always interesting, these 2-point plays with Andy Reid.
It's just Pacheco running left, and the Packers are there. Patrick's going to leave you with a little Mahomes magic. It's set up here in Green Bay. Harrison Butker, the kick. Keyshawn, look at the quarterback, Jordan Love for the Packers. The last month or so. It's in the air on 1st down. He's going to swing it out to the check down to start the 3rd. As we have an injury on the sideline, another. You can tell the concern of the fellow defensive players. Brian Cook is down. Well, unfortunately, Brian Cook, the second-year starting safety out of Cincinnati, and it happened right in front of the Green Bay sideline. You see the defensive coordinator for the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes, second-year
thing. But he has made a lot of really big tackles, big plays.
in together. Almost half of the Chiefs' defense first in a ton of pain as he's being taken off. It adds Melissa to a night where
Out with a concussion. Left tackle Donovan Smith. He is.
Thank you. We'll send our best. And Dillon runs to the right, and he'll get 2 yards.
He's doing back there has played over 50% of hit.
Love on the fake. Come on over to Jaden.
Kansas City Chiefs tackle is cleanly that slot, but Jaden Reed is the best
in the middle. Love will swing it. It's complete, but short of the first down.
The 15. If you miss it, they get it to 45. Coaches would.
This was in motion. Love retreats, puts it up for grabs. Romeo Dobbs, 33.
3 defenders all around him. Watch this thing.
Head in the backfield by Jack Cochran, filling in for Drew Tranquil.
Rodgers and Brett Favre, and those guys would be proud of that one.
Chris Jones. Chiefs, pressure's on. Love, throw, Enzo Watson. Oh, did he?
Defense, number 38. The penalty is declined. It was
Here to pick up the first down. Now he's under attack.
Jordan Love is having a night. Love action. It's the start at Arrowhead and couldn't go because of Kobe's. Jordan Love do exactly the same. And now the Chiefs are down nothing with the night for Kansas City. Pacheco runs it for 5.
Everybody loves to figure out what Joe Barry should be doing better, but
a chance to move into playoff position tonight. Pacheco says
Holmes, and he said, just almost under his breath, he's like, if you.
Mahomes gets it out. It's Richie James bumped.
Pacheco have training camp for running with the football.
Mahomes swings it to Kelsey. Can only get a couple of yards.
outside. Defense, number 95. Moved in.
Changed his life.
Pacheco waits for blocking, gains a couple of like what was going on out there. I don't know if his guys were short or not. Green Bay timeout, 2nd and 4. Rasheed Rice got a block, and Rice.
As a matter of fact, on deep balls beyond 20 yards downfield, but one touchdown.
Wildcat direct snap to Pacheco, gets to the hands of Tony, who's
right in your face, and got to Smith just in time.
Gives inside Pacheco. So the fourth.
3 guys as good as there is in the NFL. Joe Tooney, Creed Humphrey.
Pacheco, they lead the way again. He goes over 100 yards.
You don't need me on this one. Just enjoy.
They let him try to finish it off. And he stopped. 8 yards, but his team's down 9 after 3. So, 2-point game. And touchdown
Of the defender on the back end, Joshua Williams. And holy
5, it begins. It's A.J. Dillon with a run.
Fine, but the Green Bay Packers have stuck to their guns at left tackle.
And 8, Love will throw. 4-man rush. Pressure is coming. Chris Jones chasing. It is first down Green Bay.
And picked up that first down. Big play there by Love.
Love gets it out quick. Christian Watson's got it. It's a gain of 4. As
leg. He went immediately into the x-ray room. When he came out, he didn't have.
From the early portion of this game. And they keep going back to the air. This out is complete. Watson goes.
Somebody open. He can just turn and wheel and deliver that. The qualities early here in his career of
delay. So they've played the game at the
first down.
And we see he's a 4th-year quarterback.
Maybe watching the clock for you at that point. They've got nothing but.
Henry Pearson, the fullback, is in motion. Love puts it up for grabs and Romeo.
Steve Spagnuolo comes up with an unblocked
escapes. Karlaftis and Jones chase, firing incomplete.
Spire drove you out of the ability to try and come back there.
Love out of the pocket, got a block, fires downfield, incomplete. And Green Bay will punt for the 2nd time tonight. First one, pin Kansas City back deep. Richie James says, get him. Not too far away. Stop. 2 field goals, 2 touchdowns, and a 1-play kneel-down drive.
Been quite the story. He really has. Played quarterback in high school.
The running back said he was a 7th-round pick. Mahomes downfield deep for Valdez-Scantling.
Kept this wider. When he brought it back inside, you could see
Edwards-Helaire is the back. Mahomes throwing in the middle, happy. It's a 3 and out for the Chiefs.
Richie James initiated that contact, or whether it was Keyshawn Nick.
Tommy Townsend on to 55 yards, took Nixon back to the 24. By Townsend. 10:40.
They're never going to punt. They're going back and forth, and there's a couple punts.
Within the game, A.J. Dillon runs up to the 20.
Has he gotten every communication perfect? Probably.
10 to go. Number 10 spinning. In Green Bay, flagged 3 times thus far. Set up 2nd and 16. Deep backfield. Love throwing. Open is good time tonight.
Well, you end up with the cornerback who got maybe a pick 6, but his responsibility, if there's somebody
trying to trick Christian Watson, Love gave him a little bit of a block. Look, it's
a little different when you're playing the world champs. You better have Here we go. Those reverses have been a big part of it.
Dillon. Love looking deep. It's covered. Back to the middle. Incomplete.
Is going to spin and wheel and Watt on the back end there by Legere.
One way, Dillon the other. A.J. Dillon puts his head.
Really is starting with the interior 3 and Elton James trying to get upfield and get pressure on the quarterback.
Love in the middle again. High throw. Incomplete.
I think I'm old, and then the young guys will say something, and I think, dang, I am.
League, Melissa, as you see there, and the youngest offense, even younger than the Heath, got away from a man. And Malik Heath.
Job of reading the defense, sort of like Kelsey would or something.
Here, they're all coming to the right. This throw back to the left to the tight end.
There's nobody on that half of the field. Big time.
4-man gets rid of it, incomplete in the direction of
even matter. I'm just assuming if you don't pick it up here, but this play right now has to be
in trouble, and they get to him. Sacked back in the 22-yard line.
Pressure. Dana just kept working and kept working.
Job getting the snap down, and Carlson. Tomorrow night, we could be looking at a last month run with those 4 teams. With 6:03 to play. This will be a touchback. Minutes inside the playoff picture with the playoffs if they get this one. Here's Mahomes pressured, put it up.
Ball. I mean, this is. How do you throw that?
Mahomes throwing again, sideline for Rice. Incomplete. Official running right there with the play. The back judge has a look. Conversation.
See a lot of it, but it was 50-50. I really think.
Yeah, it works out for the Chiefs. But Mahomes, they got the flag, and then Mahomes put it up. First turnover. Right in the sideline, what he just did. Picking off Patrick Mahomes. Chris will play. Begin with a throw. Romeo Doubs on the side for 8.
Beat on that ball from the beginning, and that is.
It is Dillon inside for the first down. A.J. Dillon.
That's off because Kansas City has all their timeouts. So
keep it in the air. Love throwing to Kraft. Incomplete. It's slowed down for
by Kraft or something that happened.
It wasn't. Back to the air again. Love will get it to Dontavian Wick. Set up for the shove. And they take it's the Love shove for the timeout taken here. New Year's Eve in the Twin Cities for what could be a game that could matter. First and 10. A.J. Dillon.
Last week, Mike, in that game at the end of it to kind of seal the thing, Dan Marino had been running that play.
Well, pitch it to Christian Watson. Turns the corner. Has the that leg, and the athletic training staff out to see. Guy's been a star tonight. First down on the ground. Frustrated and disgusted. Has dealt with hamstring injuries first couple of years. And first down, it's A.J. Dillon. Cut it back.
Matt LaFleur, you hate seeing Christian Watson get hurt, but to do that.
Hoping to get back on the field here. Good hit to stop him with the 21. Justin Reed back. They will win the game. KC out of timeouts.
Reoccurred on, but it has been that kind of misdirection. This has been really good. We started the night with the fact
for Matt LaFleur leading by 5.
Do you pop?
Taylor's the back. Stays in to protect. Love is going to throw. No, he's just going to.
That's what you can't do.
The loss. This was the side that the rookie Carlson struggled in. Floor. And Love will leave.
Around the 39-yard line in a minute and 14.
In Packers history. Anders Carlson lead 8. Who are kickers who are out there when those money moments happen.
Love. We got to at least try to describe him, right? Jordan Love kind of just slides into this young way that his teammates react, but make no mistake.
And Mahomes is getting the ball. This kick will be fair caught.
They'll just play add-on from there.
Yep. Flag was thrown. Fullback. There you go. From the 30. Pacheco can
to beat them here. They are playing back too deep.
From the 30. Kelsey blocks and releases. Mahomes escapes. Is that a clean hit? Is he on the white?
And it was the
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness.
If he's trying to gain yardage, he's got to get himself.
5 on the offside. 15 on that one. Rasheed Rice double catches it. Accelerates.
Pacheco threw a left hook on the back end of this play, but that's not the
No. Hand is underneath. Okay, we're in the last 2 minutes.
Reverse it. So we should go with Kansas City ball.
It's a 15-yard penalty there. Here's Brad
The
Allen.
ruling of the field of not down by.
And then it sort of went on from there. The hook was thrown by Pacheco.
Absolutely hit the ground with control.
It right there. That was the pylon camera that picked that up as all the play was.
Personal foul with disqualification. Offense number 10.
Brad Allen, Pacheco, the 110 yards on the night. So there we are, and let's make sure that the clock is right for midfield. 1st and 10. Mahomes going to take the deep shot. Oh, downfield. Flag, and there's none. 2nd down.
Terry, any
Play clock pumped back up to 25. Mahomes throws it underneath. It's Edwards in. Mahomes will go sideline. Valdez-Scantling hangs on, trying to get out of bounds.
I think he was being pulled backwards away from the line of scrimmage or from the point of.
Mahomes from the middle to the end zone. Incomplete. It's the Eagles at Arrowhead a couple of weeks ago. 14-second to the sideline. There was confusion about bringing in a player. Now taken by Matt LaFleur. So he let Kansas City get all there.
It will be 30 seconds.
I mean, the moment of the game, though, is that had a few issues with end-of-game plays here this season.
Timeout. 14-second. 33. Here is Mahomes. He's going to climb the pocket, send it downfield, and incomplete.
You also, because it is 3rd down, you have to jump ball, but if Mahomes gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Go to Valdez-Scantling. He'll just throw it over his head. Miracle here. Mahomes going to buy the time. And they're running contact.